Most companies want you hooked for life. Subscriptions, upgrades, an endless ecosystem of products you can't live without. So why are we looking at a brand that is actively rooting for its customers to stop needing it? It sounds like a cheap marketing hook at first, but for this specific group, obsolescence is the actual end goal. You see it right in the name. They call themselves AQI Zero, as in AQI Zero, an air quality index of 0, the absolute cleanest air possible. Exactly. The name ignores the hardware entirely. There is no mention of a HEPA filter or a motor. They named the company after an uncompromised environmental number. Measuring success by a path to obsolescence, rather than a path to a lifelong subscription, alters how a company builds its product and treats its customers. You are selling an exit strategy, which sounds great in theory, but we are talking about Delhi NCR. Looking at the air out there, chasing zero feels like an absolute fantasy. That is why they break the problem into two distinct halves. You have the air we can control and the air we cannot. Outdoor clean air requires decades of infrastructural change, but the indoor zero is the half a family can lock down tonight. Even in NCR, we get rare windows where the environment breaks the rules. The monsoon weeks, the mornings right after a heavy storm. Those rare, genuinely clean days are what this company points to with the most pride. Their explicit instruction to customers on those clear days is to turn the machines off, open the windows, let the real world inside. A brand built on fear needs every single day to be a crisis. A company that truly wants the world to heal will actively celebrate the days its product sits completely useless. There is a persistent anxiety among parents here, though. If you keep your house clinically clean for 14 hours a day, do your kids get soft? Do they lose their natural tolerance to the air when they step outside? That is a dangerous misconception. Particulate matter is not a virus training the immune system, and it's not a weight building muscle. The human body does not adapt to or toughen up against bad air. It simply stores the damage. It is an accumulation problem. Clean indoor hours are not about sheltering from the world. They provide active biological recovery. A toddler's developing lungs or a grandparent's weary cardiovascular system rely on those clean indoor hours to clear inflammation from the day's outdoor exposure. Providing clean home air is the essential biological reset required to survive a hostile environment. Which brings us back to the opening paradox. The indoor purifier is simply a temporary bridge. We are looking forward to the inevitable future where clean outdoor air stops being a monsoon exception and becomes the everyday normal in India. When that day arrives, no home will ever need a machine to make its air safe. The day the country's air is clean enough that AQI is no longer needed is the day the company has won. To see the timeline for how long that outdoor transition might actually take, or to read the 25 peer-reviewed studies on the biology of recovery, click the link below to read the rest of the story.